This is my new account, Kinda Slotty. I love filling in the collection log, but I want to take things one step further by limiting my access to it. In order to open up new content, I'm going to have to take advantage of the very few sections that I start with. But I have to be careful, because if I fill in a slot from a page I haven't unlocked yet, it's game over. So join me as I embark on a brand new, unique adventure, unlocking RuneScape one page at a time. Welcome to Log Locked. In the last video, we accomplished what most people in this generation are struggling to do, and we became a homeowner. The house even has a pool. The player-owned house is an insanely important tool for the grind that I alluded to last time, which is clue scrolls, specifically medium clue scrolls. This section houses a ton of slots, 115 to be exact, and it has the potential for master clues. Plus, if I get lucky enough, maybe I'll stop being so poor. I really want to bank a lot of unlocks this video so I can finally grind some stuff comfortably, and I'm ready to test the waters with mediums, and maybe even another handful of easy clues. First things first though, I do have a couple small amounts of banked resources that I want to use, so let's go ahead and start with that. Every collection logger's favorite grind, the evil chicken outfit. You have to get god eggs from really rare drops via woodcutting or through birdhouse runs. I'm pretty sure there's ways to get it through forestry as well, but none of them are fast. And you get a 1 in 300 chance of getting any non-specific piece when you pray at this shrine with them in the woodcutting guild. They're not really worth a whole lot, and they don't really do anything, but they're just rare. So I guess let's just hope we get lucky. All right, unfortunate, but honestly, I'm not surprised. Didn't expect to get anything from this one. Next up are these 12 brimstone keys. Again, I don't expect to get anything from this. There are a few things in the Slayer section, if I could find it in the log, that this could potentially give me, which is any piece of the Dusk Mystic set, as well as the Broken Dragon Hosta, which is... there it is. I don't expect to get any of them. This is just from the Slayer training we did a couple of videos ago. They will, however, hopefully, give me a little bit of GP, like that, or that, which is very needed. The more GP I have, the easier it is to do this big medium clue spam that I would like to do. All right, not bad. Let's see what we got from 11 keys. A little less than 800k. I really can't complain. It's free money. And the last resources I have banked are all of these box type items. So first of all, we have 4 mystery boxes. This is a 1 in 128 chance at a stale baguette, and apparently you can get XP lamps from this. I did not know that. That's actually really cool. And a casket. Ironic, but not the same type of... Dude, what the heck? These are actually good. I'm getting 2 XP lamps and a bucket. Everyone wants 2 XP lamps and a bucket. Just like the god eggs, birdhouse runs serve multiple purposes because they actually got me all of these clues, I'm pretty sure, at least the vast majority of them. So I've never opened a beginner clue in this account. Maybe we can get a couple of log slots through this. Would be pretty cool. The first one, the very first one, Sandwich Lady Bottoms. That's actually fantastic. And I'm pretty sure that's like one of the 2 items I'm missing on my other account, actually. That's a bit of a troll. Unfortunately, outside of that, beginner clues are awful. Pretty much only going to be getting these passively or when we're doing things like the Obor grind. But hey, I'm surprised we got a slot at all there, to be honest with you. A couple of easy caskets as well. I'm sorry, 287k? Oh, dig side teleports. It's not a log slot, but 287k, I'm not complaining. And 4 mediums. Now, I've never opened a medium, so any log slot would be great. That's 5 rolls and no uniques in there. That's unfortunate. Teleports again, fantastic profit. And a master. Interesting, no log slots, but we got a master. I guess before we do anything, I should probably try and get this done. I'm looking at this middle step, and I know this is going to be a bad time. Hold on a second. I haven't played a main in so long, I don't actually know how this works. So I could be completely wrong here, but I'm pretty sure I don't actually have to do the horrible grind I thought I had to do for this. Let me go check. All right, now it's time to do a little bit of a test. Oh my god, being a main makes this so easy. So normally, in order to get this armor, you have to have like 1,000 or 2,000 or something Black Knight kills for White Knight ranking and all this stuff that I'm not going to bother explaining. As a main, I can just buy it? Well, it's so much easier. Never mind, I can actually do this first step with this master already. Well, this one requires the Myths Guild. Myths Guild requires Dragon Slayer 2. Do I really want to do Dragon Slayer 2? Let me think this over. Truthfully, I'm not that far off. I already have 195 quest points. You need 200, and there's 2 quests here that'll probably get me those quest points anyway. 70 smithing is the only actual skill grind I'd have to do. 62 crafting is just 1 more level. I still need some time to think about it though, but I'm thinking I'm gonna do it. I'll tell you, it's a good thing I've been AFK in those Vires, because I need like 12,000 gold ore as a little 2.2 mil investment there. Guess bright side of this is I'll technically be able to access Vork once I unlock it, and that's a huge moneymaker, so pros and cons. Alright, a couple of long hours of blast furnacing later. And if I can make this in time, bam, boom, pow. There we go. That is 70 smithing done. Now I just need to get one crafting level, which won't take me all that long. And then do a couple quests, and we can do Dragon Slayer 2, which is weird because this is like episode 6 or something. Didn't really expect to be doing this quest for a while. Alright, that is Ghosts Ahoy completed. Not really sure how it took me so long to get this quest done, but that's okay. Alright, there is Dream Mentor completed. Unfortunately, it puts me at 199 quest points, not the 200 that I need. So I'm gonna go knock out some random easy quest real quick, I guess. Alright, there is Clock Tower done, which means I now have all the requirements to do Dragon Slayer 2. Except, I looked at my stats, and I kind of don't have the requirements, because I only have 62 ranged, which is pretty bad, considering you have to do Galvec with ranged. So I think I'm just gonna spend the day AFKing it, just to get it up to at least somewhat of a respectable level, to be able to not completely just eat shit on the boss. So, you know, with the holiday season going on, I had plenty of time to AFK over here at my favorite sand crabs, and I may or may not have overkilled it and got all the way up to 80, almost 81 ranged actually, from 67. I also still have stuff I need to do and work on my other account, so I think for now I'm actually just going to head back to the Vyres and AFK there for a little bit. I could always use more GP, and it lets me train my melee stats as well. Yo, I just stole someone else's blood shard. What the f- I mean, I'm keeping it, but lol. This guy was so AFK. He just didn't pick up his blood shard, and I just yoinked it. You bet your ass I'm keeping that, dude. I am 6,344 kills without one. I'm keeping that. I'm glad I was looking. All right, it's time for me to finally start doing this quest, so I'm gonna take my cash stack, buy some range gear, buy whatever I need for the quest, and then get moving. So it begins. I am solving the puzzle. Oh, I'm solving it. It's ooh. All right, key piece number 2. Quest fork, so I can't actually get any loot here, which is good, because I don't want any loot. Yeah, it doesn't show the time, but I'm pretty sure that was about 5 minutes. Sorry, I was supposed to record this whole maze, but I kind of forgot, so I'll just give you the end part of it. Have I not done the barbarian training to get down here yet? Hold on, wait a minute. I swear I've been down there on this account, but maybe not. We have forged the key, eventually. There we go. Whoa, the key fits into the door. Imagine that. It's gonna be in my recording too. My editor's gonna have no f***ing idea what I'm talking about. For the record, editor, we're talking about... There we go. Galvec dead. Not too terribly bad, to be honest. Honestly, that felt like that was easier than the dragons leading up to it. Ooh, actually, I just realized this is going to give me my current best in slot cape. All right, that is the conclusion of the quest. Gotta fill in Alec on everything here. Blah, 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 blah. Yes, a lot of XP there. Oh my god, this is more XP than I remember it being. They might have buffed this. Very cool. Any levels? 71 smithing, 72 mining, and an agility level. Look at that. 3 levels. And I think if I talk to, I think it's Ellen over here, she will give me some more experience, I believe. I put it in range. Yo, we're definitely putting that all in range. How many times can I do this? Is it 100k XP? Boom. Or range XP. There's 81 range. And there's one more thing I want to touch on here. And this is actually kind of the most important part that I didn't even realize until after I had just finished the quest. So I still don't have a fire cape because I have to unlock Jad, and that's just, it takes an unlock. You really only get 1 slot back from it. It's a huge investment. However, if I go, I believe it's up here, and talk to Jack, I can buy myself a mythical cape. And the funny thing about the mythical cape is that it actually has pretty decent stats. It also has crush bonus and has 1 strength bonus. So technically, this is my new best in slot cape. All right, but the main reason we did that quest, of course, is to continue progressing on this master clue. No, don't go up the stairs. That's not what I wanted. Is to continue progressing on this master clue, and now we have access to the myth skill. That opens up a lot of steps, actually. There are quite a few steps here that are, there's quite a few steps that are actually locked behind Dragon Slayer 2 in the myth skill. So that's pretty nice, and also gives me potential for some money makers once I open up a few more slots in, or a few more pages in the log, rather. Oof. That's gonna be a rough step. Here in the Intrana Church, equip a full set of black dragonhide armor. In order to do this, you have to be able to craft the armor while you are there. And in order to craft black d'hide, I would need 79 crafting and a pie to boost. You know what? We've already done Dragon Slayer 2 for this. 79 crafting is probably not that bad, right? How much is that? I'll figure out how much it's gonna cost me. All right, I think I'm gonna do this. I should have the money for it thanks to all the Vire AFKing, but this just goes to show you, man, you finish one thing and 7 more things pop up. So based on these margins, I think it'll actually be cheaper for me to just cut emeralds than it will to do glass, which is kind of what I was expecting to do. It should also be more XP. Should be pretty chill. I will see you guys in 21,703 emeralds. All right, I lied. I didn't need 79 crafting. I needed 80 to easily get this boost, which I can now do by simply using, I don't remember the name of it, but there's a pie that I can just buy on the Grand Exchange rather than trying to bring spicy stews and doing a +5 boost over there. If I can make the Master Stash unit, I'll only have to make this armor on Intrana once. Master Stash unit requires 88. I think the crystal saw would work for this, which would mean I'd only need a +2 construction boost. I don't know. I'll take it with me and we can try. This has now become incredibly convoluted. First of all, I trained my crafting so that I can make the armor on the island. But now I'm getting a boost for construction to be able to store the armor that I'm making the armor on the island for this one step of this clue scroll. It's a little convoluted, but the bright side is I only have to do this once. So now I have to catch spices to get the boost to be able to make the storage before I boost to make the armor. All right, this should work now. I got my boost and the saw should give me another couple of levels. So now I just have to run over there. So let's take the cat. All right, so now if I run over here and I build this, will this work? Oh, I don't have a gold leaf. No. Okay. If I keep logging in and out every like 10 seconds, I might be able to get a gold leaf and get all the way back here. It's gonna be a process. I got this. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm not even gonna log out. I'm confident. That's how confident I am. A little less confident now, but I can still make this. All right, cool. So I made the stash unit now. And the reason that I needed the crafting level is because you actually have to make this armor while you are here because you can't take armor with you onto Intrana. I just have to make a set of black d'hide and then I should be able to do this clue now. Okay, downside, I did forget to bring a weapon to make, like darts, so I guess I'm just kicking this guy to death now. But I mean, like, be real, you're telling me you wouldn't want to be kicked by a... All right, how much more grinding could I possibly have to do for this master clue, right? I have to do another quest, I think, for the last step there. That shouldn't be too bad. There we go. That's Cold War completed. Pretty easy one, actually. It's a lot faster than I remember, but I think I have to actually go make another penguin suit, which is a little annoying, but not too big of a deal. All right, this could very well be the casket, and it is. Now I just have to let one of these dragons kill me, and then we can take a little death portal here and open it. With the stupid spider would get off me so I could die faster to a dragon. That'd be great. All right, little master casket opening here. Boom, and we did get ourselves a new log slot, the Lesser Demon Mask. It's a pretty common one, but it is still our first slot in the master log page. Very happy to get that. Now we can move on and finally start doing all these medium clues. I told you guys I was going to be doing a lot of AFKing and Firewatch Sentinels in my downtime to try and make a little bit of money and train my melee stats up a little bit. Well, since the last video, I have now gone from I think 87 to 91 strength here and killed over 4,500 Vires, and I haven't even had a single blood shard yet. Not ideal. Now that being said, I have still made a little bit of money here, which is pretty beneficial, and I'm still going to be staying here in AFKing for as long as I need to while playing other accounts or playing other games or whatever. I just passed 7,500 kills here at Firewatch Sentinels without getting my own blood shard. That is 5 times the drop rate. Ladies and gentlemen, you can tell I've been here for a while AFKing while I work on my other account. How can you tell that? I'm 95 strength. You want to know what I don't have yet? A blood shard in 9,000 kills. Now I'm still making money here from, as you can see, like the rune ore and addy plates and stuff, but you know, I'm owed 6 blood shards and that's like 30 million gold, which is gonna more than double my bank. I'm really hoping that starts to turn around at some point here. I still think this is a good call to AFK because I'm getting melee stats, but that's wild. 6 times the drop rate for something is so extraordinarily unlikely to happen. It's crazy. You're not gonna believe what happened the second I ended that clip. Alright, okay, I see you. You're trolling me, but I'll take it. 5.3 mil. That's exactly what I was just talking about. We need more of those. Bright side is that first one is also a collection log slot, so that's kind of nice. And it is in the Slayer section, so it's not like I, you know, ruined my account or anything there. I'm still gonna be AFKing here again for melee stats and more money. Hopefully, we get a bunch more of these. Ooh, but I got a blood shard on RuneScape though. We're gaming. I got another blood shard. Let's go. take that. Oh, that's another blood shard. It's a nice little break from all the stress of necks. Left half. Wait a minute. It's a log. That's a collection log slot. And all it took me was 13,862 Firewatch Sentinels to get it. Obviously not why we were here, but I totally forgot that that was even in the collection log and a potential drop. So that's pretty sick. That is the definition of a passive unlock right there. Not gonna lie. Kind of forgot about this one. Just like the shield left half, that is a collection log slot that I kind of just thought would happen passively, but because I've been so busy with holidays and playing my other account and just honestly not having time lately, I've just been sitting here for so long that I've now gotten the Dragon Spear as well. So that's another log slot here. I'll take it for sure. Plus, it's just 40k. It's not that bad. I just watched a man die to praying at the altar. That's the first. I've actually been at these Vires for a lot longer than I thought this video, and this is still going to be my passive, you know, AFK side grind. However, this is kind of a big milestone, and I think would probably be a good time for me to actually start working on the main goal of this series. Well, I shouldn't say the series. The main goal of this episode. And there we go. That is 99 strength. I've actually been here from like 75 or 80 to 99 strength. It's actually insane. Thank you from this guy. So in that time, I actually have killed 15,948 Vires, and the loot, most of which I picked up, is sitting in my bank. The loot tracker says it's over 100 mil. There's obviously no shot it's over 100 mil, because a lot of that counts for, like, you know, the ashes and random coin drops and stuff. But it should still be like, I don't know, maybe like 50 mil, I'm hoping? I'm not sure. I've also obviously sold some stuff in between before, but still, 7 blood shards, a little below the rate, a little dry, but not too bad. So this, on top of the 17,000 blood runes that I got, which I was trying to pick up whenever I could, is pretty much all the loot I got from Vires, as well as just like random stuff that's been in my bank for a while. In hindsight, it might have actually made more sense to sell off the loot as I was going, so I could have just bought upgrades to kill them faster, but I'm an idiot. All right, let's just sell it. Well, that's all the little loot sold off. Let's get out the big stuff. First of all, 3 million blood runes, okay. 3 million rune full helms, 4 million rune kite shield. Oh, this is nice. And last, ooh, they're going up right now too. Last, but certainly not least, the blood shards. Boom. Oh, so nice. 64 million GP. And all it took me was 6 weeks of AFKing. It's fine. So the reason that I actually wanted to get so much money and why I was AFKing specifically Vires and nothing else is because if I go to the clue section and go to medium clues have a ton of slots available. There's nothing in here that is insanely rare compared to how like easy clues work, where there's super rare cloaks and then the monk robe pieces. Hard clues have it, elite clues have it. I mean, these even have their own section for it. Medium clues for some reason are just kind of in their own category. I don't know why. And the way I plan on doing medium clues and obtaining them is through eclectic impling jars. This is the most common method of doing them, but obviously it's more beneficial when you have more gold to be able to spend on it, which is exactly what I now have. I'm actually gonna go ahead and buy 10,000 eclectic impling jars for over 44 million gold. I should make most of this back, hopefully, and I'll probably go for most of the steps that I can. Anything that seems reasonable or isn't gonna be like an insane time sink. I'm not really after the master clues so much as just general collection log slots right now. I'm finally gonna be banking a lot of slots so that I can get enough unlocks to go and shotgun some content like Slayer or something. May or may not have forgotten about the fact that there are 23 medium level stash units that I have to buy a bunch of random items for. See you guys in an hour. All right, even while just building the stash units, I'm realizing that there are a lot of steps that are in this gnome area, and you know, cause there's a lot of steps in the gnome area, I'm gonna go over here to Neve and I'm going to go ahead and unlock the ability to make Slayer rings. This is just gonna be really convenient. It has a teleport that takes me right here. I don't have Monkey Madness 2 done yet, and I'd like to avoid doing it for right now, considering I think I already did Dragon Slayer 2 in this video. I might as well pick that up real quick while I'm over here. I had to do observatory quest really quick for this. There is a step in here, so needed the quest. Don't know how I didn't have this done. Creature Fang Constrained though, completed. All right, I think I have this set up the way that I want it set up. So let me show you guys how this is gonna work. I'm gonna go in here, I'm gonna take out 10 eclectic impling jars. I'm gonna open them until we actually get a clue scroll. You know, obviously that's just the part where you show me opening them until I get a clue scroll. But also, first of all, This is freaking amazing. You get a warning now, so I'm pretty sure I can actually just almost spam click clues, and I'll get this warning in game so I don't accidentally open another one. But there we go. Okay, so once you get a medium clue, you bank everything. You find where the heck that medium clue ended up in your bank. Go in here, take out all this stuff, and then boom, you're good to go. And then I just start teleporting around and do what I gotta do to finish the clue. Come back to a bank, rinse, repeat. Not sure how many I'll be able to actually do per hour. This should be substantially faster than my iron, obviously, because I can buy them. But it's been a while since I've done medium clues on a main account in bulk, so I guess we'll have to see. Though you already saw an example right there of why I really emphasized the need for a maxed play-around house. It's just too good. There's no way I would be able to do mass clue openings without it. It's just way too strong. That was awful. Prize and rogue. The blood shard. Shard. I didn't know that was mine, but I actually didn't even kill the Vire that dropped the blood shard. Someone else killed it. I guess I must have not been hitting one all the way until death. Maybe it ran off when I went to refill my prey or something. So no wonder it wasn't right next to me. I thought I yoinked someone else's shard. Turns out he just finished the kill and got me a shard. Shout out that guy. All right, that is all of the eclectic implings opened. That took a long time. 386 medium caskets. The expected was 400, so we're not too far off. It's natural variation. 14 less is not a big deal. It's really nice knowing now that I just can't waste any of them, which is just amazing. Even if I'm spam clicking like that, I'm not wasting any of them. That's super, super cool. Well, that alone took like the better part of a week, but as if there wasn't enough in this video already, now we actually get to open them. So first of all, I have a couple of beginner caskets here. I'm just gonna, whip these. Okay, shit. I was gonna say, I'm just gonna whip these open real quick. I'm not expecting to get anything, but okay. Amulet of defense trimmed. Okay, and a shoulder. You know what? Fuck me. So you know what? Maybe beginner clues got a buff. And also shoulder parrots. Freaking money, dude. 360k from a beginner clue. Shit. And, obviously, in the nature of this series, just in case people forgot, because I kind of forgot, the only clues I don't have are hard and elite unlocked, and I'm probably going to change that very soon because I'd like to be able to do all tiers of clue scrolls without any concern. Let's go ahead and crack open this one singular easy clue as well. Nothing there, but honestly, after getting spoon 2 beginner log slots, I'm fine with that. Now, what exactly am I hoping for from medium clues? I've completed 4 with nothing, and to be honest with you, the bulk of items in here are actually worth next to nothing. There's a few things that are worth a little bit here and there, some of the cosmetics, but it's mostly these boots up here at the top, and probably like 95% of your expected return on medium clues comes from just ranger boots, which is exactly what we are after. I could be wrong, but I remember the rate of rangers is like somewhere around 1 in 275, I think. It's changed a little bit here and there because of new clue things being added, but I'm pretty sure we have over the amount of medium clues to get them. However, I'm notoriously unlucky on ranger boots on all of my accounts. It took me 3 times the drop rate on both my Iron Man and my hardcore Iron Man, so maybe we can change that today. This is going to be a probable slew of collection log slots. I'm also checking to make sure I do not have a master in the bank, so I'm gonna go ahead and change my screen region here too, so that it doesn't at least block the entire screen. Let's get going. Wow. Okay, that's an amazing start. First of all, that's a double, but I was just saying the only real valuable items from here are the boots. And we just got holy sandals, which I believe are the second most expensive item from medium clues, actually, at 1.6 mil, which is still nothing in comparison to rangers, but that's a pretty nice start. Getting ranger boots is the same chance as getting just about anything else in this log. The only things that are higher drop rate are the unicorn masks and also the elegant. There might be like 1 or 2 other off-piece items, but like, for example, the chance of getting this adamant shield H2 is the same chance of getting ranger boots, the same chance of getting holy sandals, maybe a little back-to-back action. Okay, that's another double. We've already gained 4 collection log slots from 2 medium clues, which now gives me the ability to have 2 available unlocks. And like I just mentioned, that's also our 200th collection log slot already. I'm gonna go ahead and open up hard and elite treasure trails. This is just a huge bulk of items in the collection log between all these different sections. Hard clues have a whopping 134 items in them, and that's not any of the super mega rare items. Elite's only at 59, but it's still just nice to not have to worry when doing clue scrolls. How many other slots I'm expecting to get during this opening? I, quite frankly, have literally no idea, so let's just send it and see what we get. Bandos Miter, 7 purple sweets is actually kind of the highlight of that clue. That's over 100k clue right there. A Gothic's page 1, worth nothing, but it's still new, so can't complain. All right, there is our first Master Clue Scroll. I believe these are 1 in 35 from mediums. We do have a decent, well-rounded account at this point with a good amount of quests done, but there are a lot of steps on here I still can't do, so I'm really hoping for nothing too crazy. All right. It's fine. This is so far not the worst thing I could have gotten. There's some steps I might not grind out right now, but this one requires, first of all, a Pharaoh Scepter, which is kind of expensive. But 7th Room of Pyramid Plunder requires 81 Thieving. I'm 75. I'm pretty sure you can't boost for Pyramid Plunder. I'm going to double check, though, just to be absolutely certain, because if you can, this would be pretty easy. I'm trying out the Squirk method for an hour just to see how many of these things I get. I really don't think this is going to be worth it. We'll see. Several hours of doing all of this later. Now it's time to actually make these into the Squirk juice stuff. So it looks like we're peaking at just about 20 million XP per hour, which obviously is not true. You get no XP besides like a small amount of farming XP when actually getting the stuff. But I don't know, this is still pretty good hit of dopamine seeing 80,000 XP drops in the main game. Like, it's not leagues, it's just banked XP. I just really don't see a lot of methods like this these days. 822,000 experience in, you know, just a matter of minutes there when actually turning the resource in. That's just so freakishly satisfying. That is 81 thieving, so I can now enter the 7th room. So let's go pick up a scepter and do that. And in case I didn't explain before why I chose to do this over pickpocketing Arty Knights, is because at the level that I started this at, it was actually just about the same speed. I actually checked about how much XP per hour I'd be getting at Arty Knights, since I would still be getting, you know, knocked out a lot, and I don't have the Arty Medium Diary. This was about the same speed, if not very slightly faster, but going forward, Arty Knights are probably going to be faster. They're just way more click intensive. So we did all that. As you can see, the next step on here requires me to go north of Prif, which requires Song of the Elves. Man, it's not like I'm super far off. Honestly, it's like one quest, a couple more skilling wrecks, but I'm gonna be honest, man, that's just too much for one video. I'm just gonna drop this and move on. When I referenced like 1 or 2 steps that I would not be doing, this was one of them. It's very unfortunate, but it's not like I'm never gonna do this. It's just, I don't want this video to be longer than it already is, and it's probably already gonna be like 45 minutes. So yeah. That aside, we still have tons of medium caskets to open and tons of new log slots to get, so let's get started and keep moving on that front. Boom, right away. Adamant Plate Body H3. That's another one. All right, another master. Pretty quick. Is it doable? Yes. I don't have barrows unlocked, so I have to be really careful here, actually. Because I don't have the barrow section unlocked, I just have to be really cautious about not clicking the actual chest in the tunnel. Other than that, I should be fine, so I'm not super worried about it. Well, this is one of the other steps that I cannot do. Kill a spiritual mage while wearing their own equipment. I honestly do not remember the last time I've had this step on any of my other accounts, but surprise, surprise, this requires, I believe, 80 Slayer for spiritual mages. No, it's actually 83 Slayer for spiritual mages, so that's another step I can't do right now. Obviously, I'll be training Slayer soon. It's kind of the point of getting all of these clue scrolls is to get available unlocks to, you know, be able to go and train Slayer, but 83 is a bit of a stretch right now. It's all about to be made up for right here. Boom. With the U combo. Into a Zami cloak. Alright, you know, we're getting slots, and that's what we're here for. Adamant Kite Shield G as well. Unfortunately, we have that page, but not so unfortunately, there's a double blue headband and mithril kite shield trimmed. And another master clue already. As far as I know, we've already seen 2 of the 3 steps that I'm pretty much incapable of doing right now, or just not really willing to grind for right now. The third one we might see right now. I'm sure there's other steps I'm forgetting about, but the third one that I am referencing is a Sherlock step, and it requires you to craft a blood rune, which is 77 runecraft, and that's just, again, a bit too much of a grind for right now, especially considering I want to train that with Guardians of the Rift, something I've never really had the opportunity to do before. This step, however, very doable. Alright gamers, I found another step I can't do. It's Northern Farming Guild, so we're gonna try something here, and I don't know if this is gonna work. Oh, yes, I got him to spawn! Now I just have to do it again to actually dig for the clue. Dig. Hey, let's go, dude. Oh, I love that. I'm glad I tried. I'm gonna save all the master caskets for the end. If I get any other ones, to be honest, they've actually been presenting more difficulties than I expected. But I am still pretty low level, so it's not that crazy. Let's go back to these mediums here. Green headband there. I guess we already have the adamant shield. Also, that's another available unlock. We still have 360 caskets left. Master scroll book. That's a good one to get as well, and that's actually got a little bit of value behind it. Sardome and Miter. Worthless, but the purple sweets carry the clue a little bit. Dude, we're chilling. Elegant, also a little bit more rare than everything else, like I mentioned, so we'll take that. Strength MET, dude, this is, oh god, the early stages of opening clues is seriously like the most satisfying feeling ever for a collection logger. It's just so good. Like purple firelighters. Who in their right mind would be excited to see purple firelighters? Arma page 4 and a peaceful blessing. We're working on that shared clue scroll thing. Leprechaun hat might be more rare than other things. I can't remember if it's just the unicorn mask or if the leprechaun hat is part of that as well, but whatever. Another master. Is this one doable? Starts off doable at least. You'd think I'm dropping this because of Dragon's Eye, but I'm pretty sure Elvish Onions requires me to be in Prif. Yeah, it does. That's unfortunate. That's like the last, second to last potential step. Is what it is. I totally forgot about that one. All right, well, the master clues haven't been going well, but we still have so many mediums that I'm gonna pretend that it doesn't bother me. 350 left to go. Let's hit it. Boom. What is that? I would say that's bad, but this is somehow 200. How much are these? 36? Who's paying 36K for a Narda teleport? What? No shot these sell for that. Absolutely no chance. Is that like what the GE price actually is? 39K according to the actual. Oh my god. Green D'hide body G. Okay. Not so much garbage. Ancient Cloak is new. As I'm watching stuff accumulate in here, I'm remembering the nightmare of selling off blue loot, but I'll deal with that when I have to. Money is money. Matters to this account anyway. So, Adamant Shield H1. Crier Coat. Boom. Adamant Plate Skirt G. 3 Addy Plate bodies and a Leprechaun hat that we already have. Gnomish Firelighter. Expect to see a million of those at some point. Adamant Helm H3. Okay. Purple Boater. Hoping to not lose too much money here. Arma Miter. Pages are so worthless now. Red Headband. Yes. Yes, there they are. Finally an account where I'm actually lucky on these things. 81 medium clue scrolls, and we got ourselves Ranger Boots, which are, first of all, a collection log slot, but are also worth 30 million gold. I don't remember what I spent on these, but this should be the bulk of the money back. And then on top of that, you still have the actual impling jar stuff that gets sold. So the 8K impling jars on top of this pretty much pays for all of it. So at this point, we're just in the money. Now, not to sound greedy, but a second pair of Ranger Boots? Now that'd be pretty nice. There, finally, Jesus. Gothic's page 4. It's not even a medium specific one, but fine, I'll take it, whatever. There's another one, Ancient Miter. Yes, more of this again. And Spiked Manacles. Okay, we're on a bit of a roll now. Spiked Manacles, couple 100K, one of the better rewards for mediums. Ancient Stole. There's another one, Addy Full Helm G. There's the Plate Body G, and a Bandos page 1. And another Master. Bit of a dry spell there, but we got pretty lucky on Masters early on, so it's not super surprising. Is it even doable? Yes. Aha, what happened to that Master Clue? Who knows? Crier Hat. Ooh, Arma... Bro, I know I say this every time I open clues, but I remember when these things were like a few 100K. I remember when Zane pages were like over a mil. And with just how easy it is for mains to get clue scrolls, now these things have dropped to like next to nothing. Oh, but who cares if they've dropped to next to nothing? All of our bad luck on Ranger Boots is just coming back around, baby. You know, it only took like 7 years. God, I've been playing this game for too long. That's Ranger Boots number 2. Very happy to see it. Ooh, a double clue after a bit of a dry spell there. How many unlocks do we have? We have 4 available unlocks right now. I was hoping to get like 6. 17 more collection log slots does not seem unreasonable, to be honest, considering we just got 2 more from that clue scroll right there. 6, I think, would set me up with the ability to at least start Slayer a bit more seriously. I might be underestimating again, but I really, really want to get Slayer start. I don't even know what to say. Like I said, I was really unlucky on these in the past. I guess good things come to those who wait. That's like 90 million gold in just, oh my god. This was the best idea I've ever had so far for this account. And the amount of collection log slots I'm getting too is absolutely insane. Still getting, new log slots constantly. Doing clue scrolls on an account like this, there's Arma Cloak, really makes me realize how much I underappreciate the luxuries of having a maxed account. The amount of extra teleports and stuff, it saves an insane amount of time. There's another item though, Sardoma Cloak. Bandos Cloak as well. You just like streaked all the cloaks there. Now, would it be greedy to say a 4th pair of Ranger Boots? Yeah, absolutely. It would be insanely greedy. Ooh, that's a rare one. One of the unicorn masks. Absolutely, we'll take that. Adamant Cane though, that's a new one. And this is actually a step I can do. So it turns out those couple of Prif steps are pretty common. So we're back at it again, just cracking these bad boys open. I'm already satisfied, more than satisfied, with how this opening has gone. We still have quite a few caskets to open, though. Technically, we're not even halfway through them yet. And there's a Lovacange banner. All right, well, Master Clue comes in. Foul the Bard, probably doable. I'm back. Somehow I haven't had Taibo One-Eye teleports yet. That's actually kind of interesting. Okay. Must be very... Hey, Adamant Plate Legs G as well. Must be very close to completing the shared log at this point. Pink Elegant Blouse. I'm sorry, I've been on the wrong screen region there. Elegant, more rare than everything else again, so we'll take that. At this point, I'm just expecting to not complete any more masters. There's another pair of spiked manacles, though. I don't know how we completed that one in the last episode. That must have been just a stupid stroke of luck. White Elegant Blouse. Because we encountered, like, no problems on that clue. We're encountering so many of these ones. Arma Crozier as well. Okay. So there we go. We are at 6 available unlocks, and we also pulled out 2 to be able to get the hard and elite clue scroll sections. I'm actually really happy with that. At this point, anything that we get is just icing on the cake, and I'm happy with it. Like a pink headband. And another pair of spiked manacles. Okay, dude. Arma Stole as well. There's a Pisk banner. Kind of just zooming at this point. Adamant shield, or adamant shield. Adamant plate body H1. And mine, that's just a weird looking clue. Another piece of fucking elegant. Dude, we're cruising. The downside to this is that medium clues in the future aren't going to be a really viable source of getting new slots. I'll see if I can do, I don't know if I'll be able to do this. I'm sorry, what? Excuse me? When did this happen? I guess I'll sell off a pair of ranger boots to try and continue doing this master. Probably gonna lose a little bit of money even if I can't complete the master, but it's probably worth it, so. But it was not in fact worth it. I could not finish the clue. Admittedly, a little depressing how few of these masters I can complete. As I get another one. That's doable. You know, it might be a good idea to just cut out anytime I get a master clue at this point. This is the last step of this clue, by the way. Well, second to last, but give me a zoom out on the whole screen here. And then put, you know, I don't know, like screaming intensifies or internal screaming intensifies. Or mithril plate skirt trimmed. That's also fine. Ooh, a double. Gold elegant legs and a holy blessing. I'm surprised I didn't have that blessing yet, but probably getting close to the end of the shared log at this point. All the rewards in there are fairly common. And another pair of spiked manacles. Now, you guys thought the ranger boot luck was pretty good. I think we have 4 of these. Yeah, we did get 4 of these. Dang. Green d'hide chaps trimmed in another very likely incompletable master clue. Hey, another piece of elegant. Okay. I saw this stuff. I assume most of it would be new. No, just the Gothics page. Ooh, penguin mask. But check out the drip. Oh, fuck yeah, bud. Into a white headband too? Okay, we're still getting a lot of uniques. Adamant shield H5. Adamant plate legs trimmed. Dude, we're fucking cruising. Into the black boater. Dude. Arma page 1. Gothic's miter. Yo, let's go, dude. Think elegant. I've gotten so many pieces of elegant, dude. I'm excited to look at the log after this because I really want to see how many slots in this log we filled out. I feel like I'm getting honorable blessing. Nice. I feel like I'm getting pretty lucky overall. Mithril plate body G. Addy Helm H4. Mithril full helm G. Honestly, this master clue, like, again, I'll keep trying them. My expectations are low now, though. Death Altar. Very funny. Oh, look, a master. Also, we passed 300 medium clues. I'm not, dude, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not even gonna try. I'm not even gonna try. I'm like full tilted from having to drop so many of these that at this point, I just don't care. Ooh, Zammy page 4 worth a whopping 3,000 gold. Hey, Holy Sandals number 2. 1.7 mil. I will absolutely take that. And there's the wizard boots I was asking for. Hell yeah, dude. That's a new log slot as well. I don't know why I wanted them. I just kind of wanted them. Arceus banner, we'll take that. Another pair of spiked manacles? That's my 5th pair of spiked manacles. Dude, what the hell? That's crazy. And Lunar Isle teleports is a new one as well. Adamant kite shield trim. Dude, this is going so much better than I thought. And there's the final pair of boots. Climbing boots G. We've gotten all of the boots, I think. Another pair of wizard boots as well. Okay. Ooh, somehow still getting a double, a Crier Bell and Mithril Plate Legs G. All right. Green d'hide chaps G. Getting down to the last few caskets here. Another new slot, Adamant Shield H4. Maybe we can squeak out one more slot in a Zammy page 2. All right. Okay, another one, Adamant Plate Body Trim. Less than 10 caskets left to go. 3rd pair of wizard boots sneaking in right at the end there. And the last casket, 390 total medium clues. You might be wondering why there's 3 masters on the ground here. Honestly, I think I've dropped like 16 masters at this point, so I'm gonna actually try and juggle these to complete one. Even with this, I have doubts. Oh my god, I finally got another master casket, and all it took was juggling 3 freaking master clues. These 2 are steps that are no longer doable anymore, and that was an 8-stepper. So that was absolutely the maximum amount of steps I could have gotten. I think I severely underestimated the difficulty of master clues on an account like this, and I must have gotten stupidly lucky on the one I did in the other video to be able to complete that. That must have been some insane luck. Regardless, we have these 2 caskets. I'd be happy with like 1 collection log slot here. Of course, there's no log slot in that one. And there's no log slot in that one, but that's another 700k. I probably ended up losing money from all the buying and selling of items for these. That's all right. Speaking of buying and selling items, I am going to go clean out this insane tab of stuff now, and I guess we'll just see what our bank value is sitting at after that, so we can prepare for the next steps on the account. Anyone wondering, I got all the way up to 295 collection log slots, so I'm pretty sure I got over 100 log slots in this episode, and we got 77 of the 115 slots in the medium treasure chest. It's actually still worth me doing these. There's still plenty of, you know, fairly common slots left in here. Obviously a good chunk of elegant too, which is a bit more rare. And as for these shared rewards, we're missing, looks like, just a couple of pages, as well as the ancient blessing. Everything else is filled out in there. Let's go sell all this stuff off. I cannot even begin to describe to you guys how long this video took to make. Even if you aren't including all of the AFKing at Vyers, which was obviously like a long time. Playtime on this account is now nearly 44 days. Yeah. We've been here for a minute. If you guys enjoyed this video, which is probably going to end up being like an hour long, sorry, Mr. Editor, really appreciate your work. Make sure you leave a like, make sure you leave a comment, and please subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out. I'll see you next time.